It's over, boyo. It's over. America is collapsing. This is the time where the Civil War breaks out in the United States of America, and the nation finally collapses into ruins. The events of this past week are a sign of the terminal decline of America. And all of you wonderful Amerifats that watch my YouTube channel, you better be careful out there. You better be safe because things are about to get nasty. If you read about the American Civil War, if you actually understand history, you would know the absolute titanic level of human-on-human annihilation that was exhibited during that time period. And this time, it's going to be 10 times worse. We're cooked. We're done. It's over, boyo. It's actually not. Anyway, welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. We got some amazing things to cover today. Okay, we're going to talk about all the news. It's going to be more of a conversation. I haven't posted a video in a couple days, so hey, I'll just go live and we can talk about the news. And then we can talk about some exciting things in my personal life. Because at the end of the day, this is my YouTube channel, and I can talk about what I want. So I want to welcome everybody, and I just had a wonderful day at work today. You know, despite all the drama on social media, I had a wonderful day at work today, okay? I had my kids last night. I was going to go live. I went live. My son walked in, of course. I heard the door open behind me. I'm like, oh, one of them's here. I thought they were sleeping. Nope. Son walked in right in the middle of my AMC video. So I had to cut it off. I had to reschedule my Adobe video. And you know what really broke my heart? I heard my son coming in. He took his little fat hands. And he opened the door. I heard his little footsteps. And then I look in the comments of my YouTube channel. I look at the live chat, and I see a super chat. Somebody gave me $1.99. But I couldn't take it. I could not take that money because I had to delete the video. So unfortunately, I deleted my AMC video and I lost that $1.99. And I think it should refund, okay? It should refund to the guy that gave me that $1.99 super chat, hopefully. And I guess I could have kept the video up and stolen his money, but I'm a really good person. I don't want to do that, okay? So anyway, that was last night. I woke up at 5:45 this morning. Why? Because my kids woke me up, of course. I was tired as heck. Took them to freaking daycare, or they can go socialize. I'm not against daycare. Oh, daycare's so bad. Oh, I mean, they learn to socialize with other kids. I don't see the issue with that. And then I went to work. But I checked my phone last night, right? I was looking at my bank statement last night because I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pull up my bank. I'm just going to look at my bank. I like looking at my numbers, my check, my cheddar, my GDP. And I look at my bank, and you know what I see? $24,000 in my checking account. And I went, oh! That's right, baby. Daddy finally got his NASA pension check. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration, the most disgusting, revolting, weak employer of all time, finally decided to give me my own money back, my vested pension. So I got a $15,500 deposit, and multiple parts of me exploded. Okay, we're not going to go into graphic detail here, but I was a very happy man. And this is what I've been waiting for, because as I've been announcing on this channel, as I've been announcing on this beautiful, delicious, superstitious, delicious channel, I plan to go fully self-employed. I plan to break free of the matrix, the dystopian, disgusting matrix that we live in the corporate and government world. And you know what I needed to do that? I needed my $15K. I took that money. You know what I did with it? You know what I did with that money? I took $6,200 and I paid off my Queen's van. Okay, so I'm no longer in debt. Dave Ramsey would be so proud of me right now. Paid off my van. And then I put $7,500 into my short-term treasuries. So now my short-term treasuries in my Vanguard account are sitting at, Well, I'm saying 60,000, but it's really 59,800. So I actually lied. But yes, my plan is 100% ready to go. I am 100% ready to be self-employed. I'm here, baby. I'm so excited. But you know what ruined my whole week? All the drama in the freaking news. So, of course, because I'm a YouTuber, we could talk about it, kind of. I'm not going to show any footage. We're not doing that. And then we could talk about whatever you want. And then we could celebrate. This is my Liberation Day, okay? Trump claimed that Liberation Day was what, April 3rd or whatever it was, April 9th. No, my Liberation Day was last night. Oh, God, can you just open your account? Look at that deposit. Oh, God, I'm free. Freedom. All right, so let's get into some member comments. And yes, I only do member comments. Okay. Well, there's this one guy. He's asking if I wear a tiny hat. No, I don't wear tiny hats. Okay. I am 28% Southern Italian. 28% Southern Italian. I am 50% English. I am 10% roughly Norwegian, and the rest is broadly Northwest European. I do not wear tiny hats. I may resemble people that wear them, but I'm not. I proved it with the DNA test, okay? So I don't want to hear your conspiracy theories, people, okay? Yes, I have curly hair and a hooked nose. That's because I'm part Italian. That's it. Accept it, okay? That is a fact. Not that facts matter on the freaking internet anymore. Yeah, no, you're lying, bro. You faked the DNA test, bro. Real, we got our first pay pig in the audience. Wesley Mitchell. What's up, you dirty little pay pig scum? What's up, you dirty little pay pig? Give me your money, a loser. Oh, we already got a super chat. Oh, money, money, money. Check, check, check. Money, money, money. Check it, check it, check it, check it, check. None. $4.99. Thank you for addressing my super chat. Now I don't have to take you to small claims court. No, I saw it, and like my son was standing right behind me. And I was like, I gotta close the stream. I gotta close the stream. So I think you're gonna get it back, okay? But if you don't get the money back, I love you. You're a true American hero, and I will take my dollar before tax, and I will put it into VT. In your honor, good sir. Okay. All right. We got some people in the comments now. This is wonderful. We can have a conversation. Or we got Gil. He says, remove your video or at least change your title of our hero, Charlie Kirk. Gil, I am not removing my video of Charlie Kirk, and I am not changing my title of the video of Charlie Kirk. Do I feel very sad that he died? Yes, that's an awful thing. Okay. It's terrible. And especially because he's a father. I'm a father too. Okay. I think it's utterly sadistic what happened to him. And I think it's very sad. And that's going to damage his children for the rest of their lives. Okay. All for political nonsense. Let me be upfront about this. I have very extreme political views. I'm probably more extreme than you could ever possibly imagine. But I never advocate political violence. You want to know why? Because it's not going to solve anything. If you go do something violent, you know what's going to happen to you? You're going to go to jail for the rest of your life. That's it. And nothing will change. Absolutely nothing will change. You're not going to change the world doing something like that clown did a couple days ago. Nothing's going to happen. It's going to be in the news. All the people on X are going to post. Oh, this is the breaking point, bro. They're LARPing. They're LARPing. Okay? If you want to be politically aware or politically participatory, go vote. Okay? Go live in a community that fits your values. Focus on your personal life. Focus on perhaps finding a woman and having children with her. Focus on that. That makes more of an impact than doing something stupid like Clown Boy did. Okay? I'm pretty sure he was a leftist. He has to have been. But, we don't know all the details, okay? I mean, I saw it. Number one, you can't trust what's on X. It's total nonsense. We're in the age of AI. Everything can be edited. Everything can be changed. Everything can deceive you. Just sit back and let the facts come in, okay? Let's not jump to any conclusions here. Stop making assumptions about what happened. Oh, he was actually a right winger, bro. Bro, he was a right winger, bro. Bro, no, he was a left winger, bro. Just stop, okay? You gotta. Social media is toxic, and yes, that is very hypocritical because I am a social media influencer. It's toxic. It's disgusting. All it does is it puts you into feedback loops that enrage you. So if you go on X right now and you're scrolling down, you're just going to see nonstop hate, and you're just going to be embroiled in hate and emotion. Just put the phone down. Watch Strongman, okay? Super chat me your entire paycheck and enjoy my company for the next, I don't know how long I'm going to be live. And, move on with your life, okay? There's going to be no civil war. This isn't the end, bro. How is there going to be a civil war? Serious, think about it. How is there going to be a civil war? There's not going to be who's going to fight this civil war? Oh, South Carolina just seceded. Oh, they're bombing Fort Sumter. Oh, no, it's not going to happen. You may see some violence in the streets occasionally, but this is not the level of freaking the actual American Civil War. Okay. During the actual American Civil War, 600,000 people lost their lives. And that was like that was a decent percentage of the US population back then. If you population adjusted that, it'd probably be in the multiple millions. Okay. I don't think you want that. And we're definitely not at that level. Okay. So let's calm down. But addressing this comment here, I'm not changing the title. Am I upset that he passed? Yes, of course I am. I think it's disgusting. Was he a clown investor? Yes, he was. Okay, both things are true. I'm not changing my title of my video criticizing how he bought the dip with TQQQ. Okay, that's just a fact. I'm not doing it. Gil's here. Don't panic. I'm still holding. Long dong. I am free. I'm so happy right now. I'm such a happy boy. Wesley Mitchell laughing. What are you laughing at, bro? Big T. Big D. Are you going to start going to college campuses and debating VT in honor of Charlie Kirk? Oh, man. Like, isn't Ben Shapiro, isn't he like starting to go back to campuses now? He's going to continue the fight. He's basically like relaunching his career is what he's doing. But, I do admire the bravery of public figures because what am I doing? I'm sitting in my desk in my house. Okay. I'm not out in public. I'm not interacting with people. I'm not really risking my life. Okay. It actually takes a lot of balls to do what he did and what these other people did because there are nut jobs out there. There's nut jobs that didn't like me, that threatened me because I criticized AMC stock. AMC stock. I literally got threatened because of AMC stock. And oh, by the way, I was right about AMC stock, wasn't I? Yeah, got no credit for it, though. It's clown world. Okay. It's dangerous out there. People are nuts. You want to know why they're nuts? Because they get stuck in social media time loops, hate loops. Scroll. And you see all these like symbols and angry people and it's going to be a civil war. This is the end. I'm so angry. No, it's social media BS. People love to LARP on social media. But in reality, I don't think stuff's going to get too crazy. Maybe a little bit here and there. But it ain't going to be Civil War level, okay? If California secedes from the Union, maybe I'll change my mind. I like to trade alpha. Oh, I am pure beta. I am 100% market beta. I am beta maxed. Ryu, thank you, good sir. Not a leftist. Well, you see, here's the thing, okay? There's two possibilities. Either he was anti-small hat or he was a leftist. That's the only two possibilities I could think. Because Mr. Kirk, he was more of like, he was like a moderate centrist, like, he didn't strike me as like a radical kind of guy, personally. So people that would hate him would either be far leftists who just hate everybody on the right, or a far right person who's like, oh, he's supporting the tiny hat people and I don't like that. That's the only two possible things I personally think. Okay. So it could be either one of those, but we don't know. Okay. Just let the information develop. Social media right now is garbage. You can't trust the information. Okay. And you're going to get pissed off watching stuff that's probably not true. The only truth is VT. That is the only truth, the one and only truth in our world. Thank you. He came from a conservative family. His family said he changed leftist when he went. It's possible. It's possible. I mean, I'm a lot more right-wing. My parents are, I would say, like moderate leftists. I'm very on the other direction. I mean, just because your family is one thing doesn't mean you're going to be the same thing. Okay. It's just how it is. People have their own thoughts. And then they go to college, you know, a lot of young men, they want purpose. You know, they want something to strive for. I direct my purpose towards, you know, acquiring wealth, having children, raising the children, becoming self-employed. Like those are my goals. Okay. And then when I'm fully self-employed, my next goal is to make more money than I did at my full-time job. So I have these like steady goals in my life that don't involve like radical politics. That's not a goal of mine because that just at the end of the day, it's really not going to make much of a difference. But when a lot of young men, they go to college, they're kind of like lost. They just left mommy and daddy for the first time. They don't really know what their life's purpose is. And then they get swept up in these movements. And men, they like to take action. They like to do things, to build, to conquer, to make a difference. That's what they want to do. And when they're young and impressionable, that sometimes they buy into these like ultra radical movements and they actually take action. Like, I'm gonna make the news, bro. I'm gonna make a difference, bro. He's gonna go to jail for the rest of his life, or he's gonna get the serious sentence. And then America's gonna move on. Yeah, you really changed the world, bro. Good job. But yeah, just because your family's one thing doesn't mean you're gonna be something else. Exactly. You watch me. You don't watch anybody else but me. You give all your money to me. Do you understand? Thank you. What's your new personal life goal, by the way? Did you get back with your ex-wife? Hell no. And that's why you had to get off unexpectedly yesterday because she was about to yell like the one time. No, it's been a habit with my kids recently. I don't know what it is, but usually when I have them over, I'll put them to bed. They'll fall asleep. I'll wait about 10, 15 minutes, and then I'll head in here and I'll do YouTube videos. And there's like 2 doors in between me and them. So, you know, they're not going to wake up, right? The past like couple of weeks, they keep getting up and I can hear like the door to the bedroom open. And then I hear footsteps and then I hear this door open and then there they are. They've been waking up. I don't know what it is. Okay. I guess I have to wait later for them to frickin' really fall asleep or just not do YouTube videos until they're actually not in the house. Like right now. But no, there is no woman in this house, Gil. There is not one iota of cheeks in this house right now. And that is a very satisfying feeling. Okay. Some men will understand the cheek-free life and how wonderful it is. Okay. It's very peaceful. Cheek-free, baby. Personal life news. Now, the personal life news is, if you just came in, I'm planning to go fully self-employed. And now I'm 100% ready because I wanted to pay off my car loan. I wanted my short-term money market treasuries account to be at $60,000. I just accomplished that today. See? And you know what the sad thing was? It was very anticlimactic, okay? And it really sheds light on a wise saying that life's about the journey. It really is, okay? Just living your life, you know, and thinking that once you reach something, you're going to be in perpetual bliss forever into the future after you reach that goal. That's not true. What gives life meaning is the struggle and the strife and the pain that you experience while you're trying to achieve a difficult goal. Okay? That's what makes life worth living, is the struggle, is the striving, is the pain, the overcoming. The success in and of itself, like, it was anticlimactic. I mean, I was excited. I saw the money in my bank. I'm like, oh! And then I, you know, set the order. I bought some treasuries, paid off the car. Then I felt nothing. I felt nothing. I felt dead inside. And I said, you know what? I understand why, because it's about the journey. So my advice to you is you always need to have a goal, a difficult goal, ideally, to strive for. And as you strive for that goal and you get closer and closer to achieving it, you start to build a sense of inner satisfaction. Okay. So that's my advice to you. But yes, it was kind of anticlimactic. But that was my personal life news. I am 100% ready to go. My plan has been achieved. My master plan has been achieved. I am such a Chad. Woo! DD, not trash. AMC. What's going on with AMC? Did it vertical line because some idiots bought it? Charlie Kirk wasn't a Russian asset. Clown in the comments. It was an Israel asset. Dude, I heard somebody they're like, bro, Israel did it, bro. Oh, yeah, it's Israel, bro. He's a leftist. He's a rightist. It's so stupid. And then Clown Chan was they thought they found the person. Of course it wasn't the person. Like, it's all nonsense. Okay, just let it cool off and you'll get the facts eventually. He had a beef with the Nikki clowns. You know, I will say about Nikki, I do respect him. Okay, I don't really watch him that much. I mean, he's like younger than me and whatever. But the thing I respect about him is he actually believes something and he'll speak out against nonsense in society. And I believe a lot of people in the United States of America, they see things that they know are false, and yet society demands that they don't acknowledge that. If they question certain narratives in society, if they dare speak out against certain things that go on in our society, if they dare speak the truth, our society will crush them, will destroy them, will ruin their lives, will basically end them. And Nick, despite all that, despite being targeted by the government itself, which is a very scary thing to be targeted by, speaks what he believes to be true. And I respect that in a man. That is the definition of masculinity, is speaking the truth in the face of degenerate lies that permeate our society. That's a freaking man. Okay? No, being a man, you buy a truck. You buy a truck. A big truck. I got a car payment, yeah. Michael McFeely. Trey's Trades looks like a tortured soul in the last video. Dude, that guy, these people are given the gift of God. Hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And they just flush it down the toilet. Like, if I had 300,000 subscribers, I would be making so much money. I would be so freaking rich. I wouldn't know what to do with the money. I'm dead serious. I have 16,003 something subscribers. And I've made decent money off of YouTube. 300,000? Oh, woo! Man. But of course, the people that are best suited to handle money are the ones that don't get it. Poor me. Kirk had a beef with Nick Fuentes. Clowns. Norland, if he ever comes back to America, I'm hoping earmarks Chris Norland. Is he making fun of Charlie? Chris Norland is the biggest fraud in the freaking world. Chris Norland is the fakest, disgusting fraud I've ever seen. I caught that mother effer with the help of a subscriber. Subscriber actually did a great deep dive into this clown. Before he became Mr. Left-wing clown commentator, before that, he was a grifter slayer. He was in the same business as me, right? But before that, he was a stock pumping clown. He pumped every clown stock that you could possibly think of. Go look in 2021, go find every clown stock, and I guarantee you Chris Norland pumped it and acted like he was a day trader, bro. But then he's like, oh, hey, I could make more money in the grifter slaying niche. I don't actually believe it. I don't believe in what I'm saying. But guess what? It gets me more YouTube views, so I'm going to say it. And that's what he did. So he went from grifter He's always a grifter. He's a grifter. He went from out in the open grifter, then he goes to grifter slayer. He's slaying the grifters, bro. They're all slain, bro. And now he's like a anti-Trump guy.
It's over for Trump, bro.
And then nothing happens. Snorland. Dude went to college for 1 semester, dropped out, and was student at trade school for a couple. Yeah, I didn't get radicalized at college. I mean, I guess I went to like more of a conservative college. Like I was in the South, okay? I mean, there were some weirdos in my college. I went to college from 2007 to 2011. So maybe that was before like the turbo weirdo DEI takeover of the institutions. But back then, there wasn't really that much radical stuff going on at my college. I don't remember that personally. I just remember some weirdos, doing weird things like plays and, but I didn't really get the sense that we were in like this radical leftist insane asylum. But maybe it's just where I went, or maybe it was the time period. I kind of grew up before everything really went crazy. Before smartphones became endemic. I remember a time before smartphones. And it was actually, looking back, those were better times. I'll be perfectly honest. Okay. I used to have to pay for text message. Every text message, I have to pay for it. I used to have dial-up internet. I'm old. The administration is monitoring everything being said online, by the way, and this event will bring changes. The only change is Geodis is going to send guardsmen to more places. Certain places that you can't mention on the internet because they're very special, privileged people that are not allowed to be criticized. That's all he's going to do. Okay, we're going to send the guard, bro. And they're going to patrol the streets for a couple months, and then they're going to leave. And nothing's going to change. But hey, it's the thought that counts, okay? Arrest Snorland for what? He's lame. Yeah, why are we arresting Snorland? Besides, are the grifter police coming after him? Made bit pieces on Charlie after his death, implying he deserved it. Also trashing the FBI. Yeah, people are they're very tough on the internet. Okay. Let's see. If anyone here is trying to state Charlie was spreading division, Norland is the one feeling hate. Look, it's a war of propaganda. How I see it is people are already entrenched in their beliefs. I actually think dialogue and debate doesn't work anymore. Okay? Dialogue and debate doesn't work. People believe things, and they're going to argue those things, and no facts will change their mind. It doesn't matter. You could debate somebody for hours. You could show them mountains of evidence, and they still will not agree with you, even if you're 100% right. Because they believe what they believe, and they will never change their minds. They're in like these mini siloed cults. So I figured this out a long time ago. I realized I'm like, you can debate somebody, but they're not going to change their mind. So you have two choices. When you cannot debate somebody, there's two choices. Either you confront them, if you know what I mean, or you avoid them. I chose the avoidance route. I realize most people, especially like radical, liberal, communist freak clowns, are never, ever going to agree with me. They're going to hate me. My philosophy is, since I'm never going to change their minds, and confronting them is going to lead to nothing except me going to behind bars, the best way is just to avoid them. Go live in a community that fits your values, that fits your demographic preferences, and you'll be just fine. And try to stay off the internet, and you'll realize life's not that bad. Okay? It's the leftist, it's the rightist, bro. Cheek-free. I'm very cheek-free right now. It's wonderful. I don't know about you, but America has been too lenient on these social media influencers spreading hate on America. Well, that's kind of the free speech thing, That's kind of what it is. I'm not a fan of censorship, but there's a reason other countries don't have this and ours does. Honestly, I think free speech is preferable, I think it's almost totalitarian, what most countries do, where you literally cannot speak the truth. And it's actually in the United States, too. It's actually very prevalent in the United States. There are many things in America that you cannot question or criticize. And if you do, your entire life's ruined. And I think that that radicalizes people. If you don't let somebody debate, if you shut somebody down without letting them speak their mind, they get radicalized. Okay? I've seen it. I've experienced it. So I think it is better overall to have more lenient free speech. Okay? Besides obvious attempts at like targeting people. That's the only time I'm like, okay, we should maybe calm down a little bit. But overall, I'm more of a supporter of it. Dividends would help fill that empty place in your heart. Well, I got my VT dividends next month, I think. Stocks go up and down, but dividends are forever. Gil, wow, didn't know that. Stop following his channel after. Oh, yeah, he shadow bounds anybody that freaking criticizes him. I'm happy for my tripe citizenship. What is that? What is tripe citizenship? Am I missing something? Somebody says Norland is cool. Oh, yeah, he's so freaking cool. Lying scammer. Oh, but wait, just like I said, you can present people with facts all day. They will never listen to you. Your only two alternatives are to confront them or avoid them. I know how the world works. Daddy didn't say you could start the stream with, I'm sorry, my queen. This is my twin sister. I apologize. I'm a bad boy. People calling for civil war think the war is going to be from their screen. I mean, that's what the war is. It's mostly on the screens. Go read about the Civil War. Okay, like tens of thousands of people being deleted every day, or like in every battle. 1-2% of the population gone, wiped out. Years of bloodshed. That's not. I don't see that in America now. I'm just being honest. I don't see the similarities. Okay. Why is Dan not a Dong member? Because he hates me. He thinks I'm a loser. Politics and religion debates are a waste of time. Yes, they are. Okay. I mean, debate can be intellectually stimulating, and I enjoy doing it. I don't think I'm going to change people's minds. I don't, because people are not going to change their minds. But I do think that it can be intellectually stimulating, and I think people should be allowed to debate anything, even the most heinous things that you could possibly imagine. I think they should at least be debated. I think that's fine. Okay? Even if it bothers you. Because radicalization comes from censorship. It does. I've seen it my whole life. I've lived it. Censorship is not good. Okay? I'm actually pretty free speech. Come join my Discord. You'll see. But yeah, political and religion, waste of time. Waste of time. This membership was the worst money I've ever personally spent. Good. I hope you go, I hope you go bankrupt, boy. But hey, keep buying my membership on your credit card. Thank you. Why are we paying for this stuff anyways? Because you love me. I'm your daddy. Trump hinted it would be better if he can be a dictator. Yeah. I kind of agree. Like, the thing with a dictator is they can take decisive action. They can get stuff done, son. And with a dictator, you can actually make strategic moves. In America, it's, I want to get elected. I want to keep my congressional seat. So I got to get my donors because I'm bought off and paid for by corporations and lobbyists. And I got to make sure I get elected every 2 years. I got to think about the next election cycle. It's true. It's actually a huge flaw. It's a huge flaw in a democratic system. I mean, the only problem with a dictator is if you have a clown dictator, you're stuck with him. Okay, so it's pluses and minuses. Pluses and minuses. I mean, you have triple nationality. Good Lord, how many nationalities can you have? You're a global citizen, aren't you? I have one nationality. I'm an American. I like bald eagles, boy. Yeah. And McDonald's. If we go to Civil War, I'll just fly. There's not going to be a Civil War. There's not going to be a Civil War. Oh, who was the guy that predicted it? He's like a young guy. What if altist? He's like, bro, bro, there's going to be a civil war, bro. There's going to be lines of people in gray and blue firing projectiles at each other and flags, charges. There's no civil war. Like you kind of live in like a delusional mental state if you think there's an actual civil war. Politically, it's heated, but like when it comes to actual actions, it's pretty muted overall. He's the worst investor on YouTube by Paul Gabriel. I agree with that. He's worse than Jeremy. What do you think of Grab? I haven't really looked into it. Get your membership, brokey. I'm down 13%, still holding. I'll add more once I see it bottomed. I didn't sell it 13. I was going to ask Gil. I'm down further on ZVRA. Gil, are you still all in on one stock, bro? You're crazy. You're a madman. Okay. All right, Damien. Yes, I'm a gringo French, and just in case Mexicans. Is that what we call U.S. citizenship now? Gringo? How are you French and Mexican? That's a weird combo. Yeah, interesting. Very interesting. Now, if there was a three-way war between the gringos, France, and Mexico, who would you side with, Damien? I want to know. And at least don't say France, please, God. Well, can you look into it? What do you want me to grab? I mean, if you want a sponsored video, I can cover it, but I mean, $45 for a sponsored video. Because you're a member. I was up 48% year to date, now a lot less because ZVR is. Gil's getting cooked. I don't miss. I'll be up a lot more when the news hits. Gil, are we still having the stock market crash? I mean, stocks are just pumping, dude. Didn't the CPI come in like a little hotter, like 2.9% or something? And then I see stocks go up like 1%. I'm like, what? Where's VT trading at now? Where's my baby at right now? VT is at $136.60. Look at this absolute Chad ETF. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. 16.5% year to date just on price appreciation alone. You add in the divvies, it's probably 17.5%, maybe 18. VT is cooking this year. Okay. On the year, it's up 17.73%, probably about 20% when you factor in the dividend. That's a crazy year. Okay. I don't know what's going on, man. I guess everybody's bullish. Everybody's buying stocks now. Look at this clown. I only have VT as my investment. Should I add anything else? Oh, yeah. Add VU, VTI, and QQQ. But, man, we're cooking this year, okay? I mean, not that many stocks could crash anytime, but, hey, enjoy it while it lasts. You know what I'm saying? Live it up. Grandparents are from Mexico and France. Okay, interesting. Stock market crash is coming. I went half on the position. Somebody says, should I buy a home in Brazil? If you want to. You know, Chris built the EM software in like 2 hours, and 1.5 hours of that was. That's actually true. I think it did take me 30 minutes to make it. I think like the actual numbers. I practiced it once because I was going to go live. But yeah, it took me 30 minutes. Like it's a discounted cash flow. If you understand the time value of money, you can recreate their tool. As a matter of fact, I have a tool that's totally not Everything Money's tool that you could buy for $30. Yeah, you can. It's the what do I call it? It's called 10,000x equities. See the pinned comment. You could buy a permanent DCF from me. $30 one-time charge, and it's yours forever. Give me your money, baby. Give me your money. Yeah. Or you can pay Everything Money, like whatever they're charging. What is Everything Money charging now? Let's go look. Everything Money Patreon. Those are stupid Patreon. All right. How do I join? It's not even saying the cost. Hold on a minute. There's no way they didn't discontinue their Patreon. Let me go to their channel. There's got to be a link in there somewhere.
Everything money.
Let's see. 3 most undervalued stocks in the market right now. Shut up, Paul. All right, let's see. Fundamentals of principle-driven investing. Download your free guide of... Here, I'll share my screen. We can all make fun of Paul Gasnail together. Let me put Dan's comment down. All right, here we go. All right, we're on his channel. Here's the hero himself. Look at him. He's a meme. 56 million views. All right, fundamentals of principle-driven investing. Key metrics PDF. Oh, here it is. Sign up. Everythingmoney.com/. Did they get off Patreon? What's the price? Learn more. What's the price, Paul? I don't want to type in my data while you clowns are looking here. So log in. Yeah, what is it? I don't. What is the cost of their tool? I don't know. It didn't even say on their freaking website. Oh, I guess he's talking about Lulu. What a freaking clown! I'm pretty sure they got to be charging over $40 a month. They have to be. You can buy my tool for $30. It's a one-time charge, baby, and it's actually more accurate. You want to know why? If you let me pull up the thing again. If you pull up their tool. Maybe he says in the video how much it costs. If you pull up their tool, the data they pull in is actually not as accurate sometimes, because usually they have like the annual data, and with my tool you can put in the literal trailing 12 months of revenue, which kind of makes things more accurate if you're doing a DCF. Apparently, they got 10,000 downloads, bro. I guess they have an app. They have a whole app for Everything Money. They're changing, man. I've lost track of Everything Money. It's like an 8-week window since. Okay, so we got 8 weeks till the market crashes. I'm waiting when to short the market. I can say whatever I want. DCF is dumb. DCF doesn't work. The internet isn't free speech skill. Everywhere you talk online is moderated. That is true. That is very true. It is very hard to find a true free speech platform. And the reason it is because corporations, corporations just want to keep the peace. Okay. They want to be able to conduct business and juice up their profits. So they try, at least to some extent, to not get too involved in politics. Sometimes they do because they're clowns, but generally they just want peaceful America so they can have commerce and make money. So corporations, they're not going to put advertisements on controversial videos because they don't want that idea that's being spoken associated with their amazing corporation, which just cares about profit, but they pretend like there's more than that. And so channels that say more controversial things, or platforms that are more controversial like Rumble, are not going to make as much money. That's just a fact. That's just how it works. Okay. So the more sanitized you are, hey, I'm strong, man, and I'm very happy, and I never say anything bad about people, and I never say bad words, and yeah, I'm really corporate friendly. So can I get a sponsorship? Like, if you're like that, you're going to make more money than if you say the stuff that I say. Okay, that's just how it is. I'm a born American, can't turn my back, even if I already served my time. Yeah. All right, Dan, I didn't say anything bad. The change that he's going self-employed. Who is Scott? $397 per year. How much is that? Oh, yeah, of course you would know how much they freaking charge. You're paying for their tool. You complain about my membership, and then you pay for their nonsense. Okay, so if it's $397 per year, it's $33.08. My tool is $30 one time. Look at that salesmanship, bro. Remember when Paul used to wear fake wear fake. Did he? I mean, these are blue light glasses. So I don't have vision problems, but I legitimately operate better with these glasses. I don't know if it's psychological. I don't know if it's the placebo effect. But when I wear these glasses, I function like when I don't wear these glasses, my vision gets very blurry and I can't think. I have a hard time focusing. But when I wear these glasses, it's like a cheat code. So, I mean, it could be a placebo effect, but maybe that's what he was wearing. Please do a GME video if I have time. Please don't tell me you have an EM. Yeah, I have an EM subscription. Paul only shorted one NVIDIA. That then became the largest company in the world. I will say this 1,000 times. As a stock picker, you can make one mistake at any point in your investment career, and it will destroy your total returns forever. One mistake is all it takes. With indexing, you really can't make a mistake unless you like panic sell. With stock picking, one mistake will cook you. You could beat the index for 10 years. You make one stupid decision, you've massively underperformed. Paul's the perfect example of that. The perfect example. Oh, I'm really smart. I'm going to short NVIDIA. Gets wrecked. His lifetime total returns will never even be close to the index. Ever. Impossible. He failed. He might as well just buy the index. Bro has an account confirmed. Oh, yeah, I have an account. Strongman pays IP residuals to Paul. Have you seen it? Almost time to short. Not yet. If you think GME dudes are degenerates, go check out BBBY GME dudes. Oh, I've heard of that show. Bunch of freaking psychotic dorks.
Oh, okay, it's gonna moon any day now. Oh, keep buying the dip.
Like it's so weird. It's so weird. If you're gonna pick a religion, just go to church. Okay, a dying game company is not a religion. It's not a good thing to make your make the center of your religion, your personal spirituality. That's not good. Strongman, it's more noble to grift off an audience than a corporation. We need to protect the rights of corporations. It's kind of hard to grift corporations. It's kind of hard. They're the master grifters. Literally, any YouTube channel can get 300,000 subs. You just have to put out content. Oh, it's easy, bro. It's so easy. Just 300,000 subs. It's nothing. Okay, let's see. What percentage of YouTubers have 300,000 subscribers? Let's see. Okay, well, they say 1 million here. One source notes that only 69,000 channels have over 1 million subs out of 115 million. It's extremely hard to get that high. Basically, it's like winner take all. It's like the Pareto principle or whatever you call it. The winners take all on YouTube. Okay, I'm kind of like, I mean, I only have 16K subscribers, but I'm actually surprisingly high if you look at the distribution of success on YouTube. I'm basically like, if you have an example, you have a couple billionaires that have publicly traded corporations. And then, you got the upper medium tier YouTubers that are like, you can equate them to like large privately held corporations. And then you have like successful self-employed doctors and accountants that probably make $1 million or $2 million of revenue per year. That's kind of where I'm at, using the comparison there. Okay. It's extremely hard to get 300,000 subscribers. We need to adjust the Constitution to protect our corporations. Oh, they get plenty of protections. And those are 69K, and those 69K are the best. Just do better, bro. And then I'll get 1 million. Why don't you have 10 million? Why are you using an email not with your name? For what? Strongman is on top, 2% of YouTube. Yeah, I probably am. I know that's shocking for a lot of people to realize, but it's not easy to build a subscriber base. Trust me. But there's some people out there, they just rock it. They just go to the freaking, they just vertical line. Their channels just go to the moon. My channel, it ain't like that. It's literally just a slow grind to the top. Okay? A slow, boring, lame grind to the top. And you know what? I will be satisfied if I get 100K subs in like 10 years. Hey, that's good enough for me. Okay? I mean, I'm not the type that's ever going to be ultra famous on YouTube because I don't pump the garbage. You gotta sell people's lies in order to really, really succeed in most scenarios. Okay. And then some people just get lucky, let's be perfectly honest. They just rocket to the moon. I never had that. Who's Nicholas? I don't know. Gifted one strong. Oh, thank you, Major Minor. Who's the lucky man that got the free membership? Let's see. VT is stupid, too diversified, sorry, and Treasuries is even worse. Yep, that's why I don't have any subscribers. Sparky says, you get a goth girlfriend once you reach 100. Bro, all you got to do is have 100,000 subs, and you're just going to have a tidal wave of cheeks flooding into your house. It's that easy, bro. Look, 100K subs, I don't think anybody in my neighborhood would recognize me. I don't think most people in my community would recognize me. That's not a lot, okay? There's 340 million people in the United States of America, okay? And some of your subs are going to be from overseas. There's a very low chance, even if you have 100,000 subscribers, that you're going to meet fans in person or find a woman, a goth girlfriend, just because you have 100,000 subscribers, okay? I got my clout, bro. I got my clout. Thank you for the membership donation. I appreciate that. Bro, have you watched Apathy Tard YouTube? It's like why I'm 35 and oh, don't yes. I've seen all those, dude. It's like the new trend. I'm 45 and I'm a loser. Yeah, I'm a loser. And then they get like thousands of subscribers. People super chat them. It's like just be a loser, I guess. Be a loser and make a YouTube video about it, and you'll go viral. No, those videos are entertaining. I like them. I should just make up a bunch of stuff. Money brings clout. The perception of money brings clout. You are wrong. Real wealth does not bring clout. Like I could have $10 million in VT. Nobody would know. Except my fans, of course. Nobody would know. I live in a townhouse. Even if I had $10 million of VT, people would be like, he drives a Ford Fiesta and he has a townhouse. He's poor. And then some idiot's driving a sports car. I'm rich, baby. Yeah, he's got tattoos on his arms. You know, he's trying to prison max. Oh, he's rich. He has a nice car. That's how stupid people are. People are stupid. They get deceived very easy by illusions. So the perception of money brings clout. I agree with that. Clout. Why, I give up, bro. I give up. Dang, Strama, you're the voice of reason in this clapped up world. Can't wait to see you jump to 1.2 million subs, and that's never going to happen. That will never happen. But if I had 1.2 million subs, oh, God, I would be so rich. Oh, mommy. I'd be real rich, too. Would I get a new car? Man, maybe. If I was making like $500K a month on YouTube, I'd be like, you know what? I'll take $30K and get like a nice SUV for me and the kids. Okay, something like that. You know, yeah, I guess I would. You know, if I was making those guys that have, if you have a million, like Asmongold and these other people, they're just printing money, bro. It just falls from the sky. Like this, it's insane how much money they make. At a certain point, it's like, what do I do with it? I mean, can you really change that much? I don't think I would. I don't think I would change much at all. Bro, do some spoons of those videos. 100K subs overnight. Spoofs up? Yeah, I could. I'll try it. It might be funny to try. Well, yeah, if you do nothing with your money. Yeah, just spend it all, bro. Spoofs. Why have 100 million into an ETF? That's stupid. Why not? Why do I have to spend all my money? What if I don't want to spend my money? What if I want to go on a couple of vacations, eat Chipotle every day, drink a Monster every day, and that's what keeps me happy? Why do I have to spend more? I don't have to do anything. I could just save it. I'm counting the days until my membership expires. Me too, trust me. Why I'm gay and homeless and I drink toilet water. That's not a bad. I actually was thinking about doing a spoof of one of those stupid videos. I'm a loser, bro. Yes. I took a dump and then I realized that my water was cut off, so I had to drink my poop water. I'm such a loser. And my subs go up to 1 billion. Keeknat makes millions. Who is that? Who are these people? Keeknat? Who's Keeknat? Kai Cenat? Is it Kai Cenat? Kai Cenat. Yeah, I don't think it's Keeknat. Okay, Kai Cenat live. 13.6 million subs. Yeah, I'm sure this dude is printing money. Look at this. God. Woo! What's his most viewed video? Okay. So he's got a live channel with 13 million subs. Here, we'll pull it up, I guess. Let's see. All right, here's his live channel. Look at this. Woo, 13. And then he's got his main channel here. Behold, Mr. Beast's credit card, bro. Let's see his most popular video. 22 million views, 20 million views, 18, 16, 8.7. I became a professional cuddler. Partnering with Mr. Beast. Yeah, this guy's printing tendies. Oh, yeah. Literally, one of his videos has gotten more views than the entire history of Strongman on my entire YouTube history. That guy, yeah, he makes a lot of money. A lot of money. Alan, because tomorrow isn't. Yes, but what if I don't want to spend the money? I would be happy eating very high quality food, going on a couple of vacations, working out every day, reading books, writing books. That's it. I don't need to spend all my money. I think it's useless. You shouldn't spend money just to spend money. You can improve your quality of life. Like maybe I'd hire a maid or something, hopefully a young, hot one. But I would not just blow all my money. I would just try to have like small quality of life improvements. 100K subs, bro. Someone says I'm too successful to be relatable. I guess. I don't think people think I'm successful, dude. I think some people do. I think a lot of people think I'm a total disaster. It's Kai Cenat. I'm not doing that. No. Strongman, I found reincarnation is real. Are you reincarnated? Did you leave us and then come back? Are you back from the afterlife? Can you tell me about it, bro? Say hi to Charlie up there. Real, what's up, Dex Invictus? Hope you're having a wonderful night. All right, we'll be wrapping this up shortly. He says if you start smoking cigars on stream, that increases views. In my house? I'm in my house right now. Look, you want me to stain that beautiful piano with cigar smoke? I do nicotine pouches, bro. We can do an experiment where you hold my Bitcoin. I'll reincarnate and then come back. Remember the past. Oh yeah, the Bitcoin will totally be there, bro. I swear. If somebody gave me their Bitcoin and then they passed, and they basically just said it's yours. Oh yeah, that Bitcoin's getting sold very quickly. It's getting sold instantly, baby. Fiat, give me that fiat money. Ooh, yeah. All right. I mean, I guess I could do the Adobe. I don't know if I want to do the Adobe video. I'm feeling lazy. Let's have a vote in the chat. Should I do the Adobe video? Yes or no? Adobe Nairobi. Le fofo ma popo. Bye. Buy the dip. It's tech. It's a tech stock. Buy it. Okay, I got 2 no's, 2 yeses. Okay, some guy posted yes twice. Yes. Ugh. I guess I can make a quick Adobe video. Yes. All right, I guess I'll do it real quick. Ugh. All right. Well, anyway, appreciate the $4.99 super chat, Mr. Nunn. You're a true king. And thank you for the gifted membership. I wonder who the lucky man was that got the membership. I guess I can check after the stream is over. Ugh. Closet index. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Anyway, like, subscribe, consider joining as a member. If you need your taxes done, book a free 30-minute consultation with me. I'm a certified public accountant. See the pinned comment below. I'll do your taxes any state in the United States, business or personal. I'm a boss. I'm a Chad. I'm really good at taxes. I'm handsome. I'm hot. I'm better than your CPA. Book a free 30-minute consultation. Talk to me face-to-face. No charge up front. And you guys have a wonderful, delicious evening. Cheers!